Hello children, it's Mr. Glenn and welcome to the music room. I've labelled all my instruments and I'm going to teach you a song. I'm going to teach you an African song called Senwa Dedende. Alright?
Today's music brings together 4 countries: Ireland, Turkey, Greece, so they're all in Europe, and Ghana in Africa.
But I'm going to use one of the instruments to accompany the song. I can't use a wind instrument because then I couldn't sing. So I'll use one of the stringed instruments. Which one shall I use? I think today I'll use the bouzouki. The bouzouki. Can you see the bouzouki? It's got a really long, thin neck and it's got a teardrop-shaped body. Can you see it? In the middle. That's the bouzouki. And here it is. Beautiful. Now, the bouzouki has a cousin in Ireland called the mandola.
That was an Irish jig.
And they're tuned differently, but they look very, very similar. So the mandola and the bouzouki look alike. I haven't got a mandola, but I've got a bouzouki.
And some people call the mandola the Irish bouzouki.
Isn't that lovely? And this has got a special name, but I can't remember what it's called. But I think they call it sort of lute build because the grandfather, the great-great-great-grandfather of most stringed instruments played in Europe is the lute. And a friend of mine's got a lute and he's going to lend it to me. Yeah, thanks, Jim. So I'm going to show you a lute soon. And the lute has a round back like that. Can you see how it's made out of those strips? It's just beautiful, isn't it? And look at this end as well. See here. Shiny, shiny. So it has 8 strings and it's played with a pick and it's used in Greek pop music and Greek folk music. There's a pick. Okay, so I'm going to use that pick. The posh word for a pick is a plectrum. Okay, so I'm going to use a plectrum on this and use a pick. And I'll put my bouzouki on. It's got 8 strings, and if you look real closely, you can see that the strings are in pairs. So if I put it there, can you see that? You see there's pairs of strings, and they sound like this. So when I play this one here, and each pair, you can see that there's a thick one and a thin one. And the thick one is low, and the thin one is high, but they're the same note. They're both C. So when I play them together, it gives you lovely, thick, rich sound. Look how long the neck is as well. It's incredible. I've got that's a tuner. That's an electronic tuner which helps me to keep the instruments in tune. This is a capo. And the capo means that I can change the key. So it's the right key for us to sing in. And they play in pop and folk music in Greece and Turkey. And they play really fast. That was an Irish tune on a Turkish instrument. Okay, so we're going to do an African song. We're going to do an African song on a Turkish instrument. Senwa Dedende. You might know it. Okay, so we'll do call and response, and this is the learning part of the video, and then we'll all join in later on with a recording of lots of children singing, so you feel like you're not in lockdown and actually you're connected with lots of other people. So here's Senwa Dedende. I'll sing a line, and then I'll ask you to sing it back to me, okay? Senwa Dedende, Senwa. Senwa Dedende, Senwa. That's lovely. I go. Senwa Dedende, Senwa Dedende. Senwa Dedende, Senwa. And back to the beginning. Senwa Dedende, Senwa. You'll go. My go. Senwa Dedende, Senwa. You'll go. My go. Senwa Dedende, Senwa Dedende, I go. Senwa Dedende, Denwa. Lovely, well done, really nice. So it's just 4 lines, and the first 2 lines are the same. Senwa Dedende, Senwa, Senwa Dedende, Senwa. And then it goes up on the 3rd line, Senwa Dedende, Senwa Dedende. And then the last line is the same as the first 2. Senwa Dedende, Senwa. Okay, so actually 3 of the lines are identical, and the only one that's different is line number 3. Okay.
This song comes from Ghana, and one of the languages in Ghana is Twi or Ashanti. And I think Senwa Dedende in Ashanti means come home, it's supper time. I could be wrong.
So, you know all about the bouzouki and the mandola. It's not a bazooka, it's a bouzouki. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to play through Senwa Dedende. We're going to have one practice through it before we sing it with the other children on the recording. Okay, here we go. Remember, 4 lines. 1, 2. Senwa Dedende, Senwa. Senwa Dedende, Senwa. Senwa Dedende, Senwa Dedende, Senwa Dedende, Senwa. Senwa Dedende, Senwa. Senwa Dedende, Senwa. Senwa Dedende, Senwa Dedende, Senwa Dedende, Sen. One more time, breathe. Senwa Dedende, Senwa. Senwa Dedende, Senwa. Senwa Dedende, Senwa Dedende, Senwa Dedende, Senwa. Beautiful, well done. Okay, we've learnt the song, we've learnt about the mandola, we've learnt about the bouzouki, we've learnt about Ireland, we've learnt about Turkey, we've learnt about Greece, we've learnt about Ghana, and this is in the Ghanese language of Twi or Ashanti, and it means come home, your supper's ready. So it's something that a mother or a father who'd made a meal for the children would shout to the children who are playing that it's time to come home and eat. Okay. It's a 4-part round, 4 parts. And we're just going to sing one of those parts together. So you're going to sing with me. So we're going to let the children on this recording here, we're going to let them sing the whole of that first verse on their own. Then we're going to join in, not right at the very beginning of the next verse, but on the 2nd line. Just follow me, okay? I'll be like this when we're not singing, and then I'll invite you to sing like this when it's our turn, okay? And we'll all join in and sing in a 4-part round. It's absolutely beautiful. So whilst you're singing, try to be aware of the sound that we're all making together. It's absolutely beautiful. And then at the end, there's a band that starts playing along with us as well. And then there's a little surprise at the end. Now remember, this is probably the first time you've done this song in a 4-part round, so it's going to take practice. You're going to need to sing it again and again and again and again so that you've memorized it, so you're used to singing it in 4 parts. Okay, because this is an unusual thing. You have to really concentrate on what you're doing, because there's 3 other groups of people singing their part, which is different to yours. So stay focused with me. Sing what I sing, and you'll be fine. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Don't forget to breathe. Beautiful. Very well done. Very well done. Did you get the surprise on the end? You've got to be really good to get that. I'd say you've probably got to practice it 3, 4, 5 times or more to be able to nail that last line and where that comes in. But that was beautiful. Really lovely. Well done. See if you can teach it to somebody else in your house so that they can sing part of the round as well. Well done. See you soon. Bye.